What's up, YouTube? It's me, your boy Iggy. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Today, we got something interesting planned. I figured we would actually start here in the storage room and have a look at the slime balls we've gathered, because haven't been playing for that long, or hasn't been that long since I built the farm, I should say, and yeah, we got tons of these things already. So this was just gathered from, like, I just picked them up recently, and that's just from the time that it was taking me to prepare the materials for the projects that we have coming up. So without further ado, we are going to be headed over to the nether today to start. And yeah, I got some fun stuff planned. It's time to start breaking ground on some of the nether projects. Well, some of the more essential ones. Let's see, I don't think we're going to need any of that today, because we're not going to be... We'll take the gold helmet just in case, but I have a flint and steel already. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so we're in the nether. I actually went ahead and switched headsets in between cuts because the monitoring was doing some wonky stuff on my wireless ones. Those are really more for streaming than anything. But what I figured we would start with today is we need to find one of these blocks in here that is at 127. So probably that guy right there. So we can get on the nether roof. Actually, is there a closer one? What is this? What? That's 127 right there. Well, yeah, I guess that could work. We could just do it right in front of the portal here. Oh wait, no, actually, I already have one set up. So 127. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna climb to the top of that. I'm gonna hold shift and we're gonna go right back down. Alrighty. But yeah, so you're going to need ender pearls for this. And actually, one thing I should definitely clarify before I do anything is this is for Minecraft Java Edition only. Do not attempt this on bedrock. You cannot build on the nether ceiling in bedrock. And if you do this, chances are you will be stuck up there. Unless you, I guess you could starve yourself maybe to respawn back like elsewhere, but other than that, yeah, it's pointless to try to get up there on bedrock. But on Java, we can most certainly get on top of the nether roof, and it is a great place to do lots of things. Gold farm is a big one. You can do your piglin trading hall up there if you want. One thing that I like to do is, once I've got the elytra, is to build portals up there for fast travel, because then you can just fly, as opposed to having to deal with all these like tons of blocks for ice roads. It's just a hassle that you could easily avoid. So before you go up there on Java Edition, you're going to want to make sure that you have some things with you. One is going to be ender pearls. You're going to need those to get on the ceiling. Another one is obsidian. You're going to want to make sure you have at least enough to make a portal in case you get stuck up there. And a flint and steel, because you need to light the portal somehow. I mean, I guess if you had blocks, hypothetically, you might be able to create a spawning platform, get a gas to spawn, and get a fire charge, or get the gas to light the portal. I don't think gas can light portals, maybe only break them, but either way, just bring your obsidian and a flint and steel before you go to the nether ceiling, just in case you mess things up. We are going to be going up there today to blow a hole in the ceiling. So basically, to do that, you're going to need these things right here, and actually just one block, I believe. I just grabbed a stack just in case, but yeah, pistons, TNT, block of iron, or a block, unbreakable blocks. I think you need 2 obsidian, and then trapdoor, lever. So yeah, we are going to go ahead and head on up there now. So we'll get our ender pearl, and you're going to want to find a block that is at 127, like this one. climb to the top of the ladder, and then right there in that little gap, throw an ender pearl. And I did not take note of the coordinates. I'm pretty sure it's this block right here is the 127 one. So we'll just pray that it is, and that's the one that we will be breaking. I actually may go double check the footage just to make sure. So actually, yeah, I'm gonna double check the coordinates on the footage just to make sure that this is in fact the correct block, and then I will be right back with you. Okie dokie, so I got my cords, and this is in fact the correct block. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab our box of supplies and get our things. And let's see, we just throw the ender pearls in there for now, grab that. So the way you do this, and I'm not sure who originally came up with this or who to credit, but you're going to come to your block that you want to break, place a piston like so. And then you're going to place a unbreakable block, obsidian. Hopefully you guys can see. Actually, you know what? Here, we'll put some torches around, light it up a little bit, make it a little bit easier for the camera. So hopefully that helps. Then what you're going to want to do is come over on this side here and place a TNT on top of your piston. TNT to the left side of your piston. Then you're going to grab a solid block, place it like so. You're going to grab your lever, put it on the side like that. Then grab a trapdoor, place it like that, so you can do this and get under. And then what we are going to do is grab our piston. And so the way that I did this, and then you make sure you come and you're pressed all the way firmly up against the obsidian block. And what you're going to do is you're going to flick the lever right there and then shimmy over here. And then right here in this corner, you are going to rapidly click to place your piston. So you just mash right click. If you have an auto clicker, which is what I'm going to be attempting, I have a Razer mouse, and I just put one of the mouse keys to set one of the keys to mouse function, right click, enable turbo, and I have it set at 10. Hopefully 10 clicks per second is going to be quick enough. If not, we can go back and adjust it. That's why I brought lots of TNT. But yeah, so let's give this a shot. So got my mouse ready, so we are going to flick the lever, come over here, and then just start mashing like so, and it did not work. So we're going to have to give it another shot. So I'm going to just continue at this until I get it. Okay, that looks right. I think we got it. Yes, we did. Perfect. Alrighty, so I had to up the macro to 20 clicks per second and put it on a more easily reachable key, so I could actually do that, because I'm using a was it the Naga Pro Wireless, and so there's 12 buttons, and I was attempting to do it on 12. And I ended up having to move it to 1, which is actually normally I use it as a shift key. So yeah, we got that all set up, so that's perfect. We can go ahead and put all this stuff away. So we will not be needing that. And you should actually salvage most everything except for one piston, I believe, is all you lose in the process of doing that. So not too bad. So let's see. One thing that we're going to need to get set up over here is a beacon for our first project that we're going to be building today, which is a basalt generator. I may actually put a stone generator up here. Oh, no, you can't because there's no water. So strike that, just a basalt generator. So we're going to go 9 by 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I realize I'm doing this out of iron and not emeralds, but no big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so got a beacon, and one thing that we're going to want to make sure that we do for sure is carpet this thing so we don't get mobs spawning. Because that's the last thing we need is a mob to spawn up here. And the nice thing about the nether ceiling is it is entirely bedrock, which is unspawnable. So the only things that are going to be spawnable up here are things that you, the player, place. So you want to be extra careful to spawn-proof everything as you go, just to make sure nothing unfortunate happens. Okay, and I actually did not bring the beacon with me, but that's fine. We can go ahead and, I mean, I guess we can go ahead and just do the build. Well, I mean, I would like the beacon to test, and, you know, I do need to actually cut briefly. So I'm going to go grab the beacon, and then just a sec, we'll be right back, and we'll meet back up and get this thing going. Alrighty, so here we are back in the nether, and you know what I had totally forgotten about was the brown mushrooms grow up here, which are one of the essential ingredients in curing these zombie villagers for making the fermented spider eyes. So I'm just going to grab these, and then I'll leave the ones so that more can grow. But, yeah, this is always a great place to come to farm those. You just got to make sure you don't get lost. But, let's see. So, I've got our beacon, which we can go ahead and drop down. And because we are on the nether ceiling, that should work. And it actually will go through bedrock, too. If you ever needed to build something big below, you just have to make sure that you dig all the way up to bedrock if you're having building it down there in the actual nether. But so let's see, I guess we can, if we come up the ladder that way, we'll put it right over here, and that is our basalt generator. And actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and get out some chests, just so we've got our little I don't think the chests are spawnable. I guess we'll find out, but that way we can just keep some iron ingots in there, so when we bring our beacon back, we can get that powered up and all that good stuff. So, let's see here. Since all of that is going to be coming out, I guess I'll just put this random stuff I've got in my inventory in here, and this actually needs to go back into this one. Try to stay organized. Yeah, and then glass we can just dump down there. Okay, so what we are going to do is we'll start with our chests, and we are going to place 5 chests. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to make these all double chests, like so. And then we'll grab our 5 hoppers and put those into our chest like that. And then we will get our building blocks and our rails. And we will place a rail on each of the hoppers. And then at the end of the rail on either side, you can go ahead and place a block like so. And like so. You should have something like that. Then, do I have... These are for other projects. I need some temporary blocks. You know what? You know, it's a perfect temporary block is netherrack. So let me just go grab some of that. I should have some in one of these, maybe? No? Let's see. It's kind of... That works. Shimmy back over here. It's a good thing I did not go too far from this because I forgot that this is all completely spawnable. Okay, so let's see. Once we've got that, we want to get our... let's see. Well, eventually we're going to need one right there anyways. So we'll put that down. Then we're going to need our hopper mine carts. We're going to need 5 of those, one for each of the rails that we've got here. Perfect. And then above our hopper mine carts is going to be our soul soil. So this is where that temporary block comes in. We're going to just place a temporary block right there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. Get rid of that. And then grab these other things. So then on either side of your soul soil blocks, you're just going to go ahead and put down a solid block like this. And then at the end here, we are going to put a temporary block and then a dispenser facing us. And then on the second block right here, on the other side, temporary block, dispenser facing us. And then I don't know if I brought enough blocks for this, but we'll find out. You're going to want to close this in. 10 blocks, since we don't technically need the corners, and I did not bring enough blocks, so I'm just going to have to pull them out of one of my other little hoppers there for my other projects, so I'll have to remember to restock that. And I guess since we took that anyways, we can go ahead and put corners on this thing. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then go like that, 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 and that. So now you should have something like this, and then you've got your little step that we had put in there. So everything is looking good so far. Next, in each of our lava buckets or dispensers, we're going to place a bucket of lava, which luckily we've got our fantastic farm for doing that. I believe it was episode 23. If you missed it, definitely go back and check that one out, because basically an awesome way to get unlimited lava. So then once we've got this, we're going to take one of our temporary blocks, place it right there. But first off, we're going to come over here and it's going to be a redstone dust on top of that guy. And then redstone dust, redstone dust. Get our redstone repeater, put that on 4 clicks. So it's going into that one. And then we've got our temporary block right there. We'll just come out with the 5 like so. And then the button will go on the front. And that's how you turn it on and off. So we will, let's see, get rid of that temporary block. Put our shovel back, put those back. Get some carpets so we can spawn proof this thing. So where there's redstone, we will not need a carpet, but everywhere else we will. So we'll just do that. And I don't know if mobs can spawn on top of ice, but just in case, Cover that up too. And we'll get our little platforms down here, and then these are... We'll usually have lava in it, so we don't need to worry about stuff spawning in there. So the way that this works is with your Efficiency 5 pick and your Haste 2 beacon, you will come up here, you will hit the button, and because lava flows like water in the nether, it will reach all the way to the end, and then you just sit here and hold down click, and it will farm up tons of basalt for you. And granted, you will lose some obviously in the lava, but most of it gets picked up. I'm actually going to come away from the lava because that might have been hard to hear, but what I was saying, in case it was too loud, is a lot of it will be, well, some of it will be lost in the lava because this design is not 100% lossless, but most of it will find its way down here into the chest. So you can literally just sit here or stand here and AFK at this thing and get tons and tons of basalt, which I like the polished basalt and the regular basalt, but I really like that smooth basalt, the new one. So yeah, that is how you build a simple basalt farm. And I believe that there is another design that you can do that. So the reason that I built this particular one up here in the nether is because of the Haste 2 beacon, and it's kind of a compact little farm, and this design actually does not work properly in the overworld because the lava from this one does not flow far enough for the whole thing to turn to basalt. So in the nether, lava acts like water, and so it will flow properly in order to give you the basalt all the way down, so you can actually really get it going. So I just, have a beacon that we can leave here. Eventually we'll have our big gold farm up here, possibly a piglin trading hall, but for now I think that is going to do it for this little bit. We'll put these back in here. I'm gonna have to get some more blocks. That's actually the kit for the stone generator that we may or may not be building today. I'll have to take a look at how long this episode's running here, but I'm gonna go ahead and get some things cleaned up and put away, which includes getting my ender chest out of this. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get some things tidied up, and then we'll see where the episode's sitting at, and maybe start on the next project for today. So see you in just a minute. Alrighty, so I joined you back in the overworld. I was just here getting some quartz for to replace what we used that we needed for the other project. I've been stocking up on glass for an upcoming project, for a big project that'll be pretty soon here. Leave a guess in the comments if you think you know what that might be for. But the episode's getting kind of long, so we're probably going to be ending it here. However, I did get a data pack that I wanted to try solely because of this dude. So, story behind this guy, I was just doing some random off-camera, just, busy work, farming glass, that kind of thing. And I heard a zombie villager outside of the storage building, so I went out and tracked him down, and I was like, you know what, that's a free zombie villager, I might as well bring him over here and cure him up, right? So cured him, and he ended up being a nitwit. Now normally these guys have no purpose, you can't trade with them. You may be able to put him in a villager breeder, I'm not 100% sure, but he's just a regular plains village nitwit, and we already have plains villagers that we get from this thing just because we're in a biome that does not have biome specific villagers, being in the dark forest. But I got this data pack by the 8-bit monkey that I will link down below, and it is called Forever Babies. And basically the way that this is supposed to work is any mob that has a baby variant, hypothetically you should be able to take a name tag and rename it to baby. And by naming this guy baby, this should turn him into a child again, and he will stay that way permanently. and it does not appear to have worked. So let's try that one more time to see if it's maybe lowercase or if this is just a janky data pack. Maybe it doesn't work with 1.17. Yep, well, that does not appear to work, so I guess I take my shout out back. You don't get a shout out for your piss poor data pack that doesn't work. I'll take that back if for some reason this does work. But anyway, that's where we're going to end the episode for today. Don't forget to like, share, get subscribed, hit that bell button so you're notified every time a new video comes out. Leave a comment down below. Love reading your guys' comments. Check me out on Twitter, Twitch, and Patreon. Got some cool world downloads on Patreon, and we'll be streaming some big projects here on Twitch pretty soon, so you won't want to miss that. But thank you for watching. Once again, you have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.